One Punch Man Season 2 has always been divisive. Fans were disappointed that Madhouse did not return, and JC Staff's version was instantly criticized for its weaker visuals, as everyone knows. But hidden in the middle of all that backlash, there was this one animator who pretty much carried the entire season on his back. When I say carried, this guy saved One Punch Man Season 2, and that guy is Kenichiro Aoki, the trump card of JC Staff. So in today's video, let's dive into the animator Kenichiro Aoki and why he is the trump card of JC Staff and possibly going to be saving another season of One Punch Man. But before we jump into the video itself, I would like to express my gratitude with a thank you to each one of you guys. We have already hit 15,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for me. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. I am very grateful to have every single one of you guys here. 15,000 subscribers is a huge milestone even for me, so I am really grateful for that. So yes everyone, before we get right into the video, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and let's get straight into the trump card of JC Staff, Kenichiro Aoki. Aoki's journey as an animator began in 2013 with the little known project that is called Cardboard Biopic Wars. From the start, he wasn't just a regular rookie, and even in those early days, he showed a natural gift for action animation. The fluid motion, dynamics perspectives, and a sense of speed that stood out from his peers, aka the Aoki timing. And by the mid-2010s, people inside the industry were already noticing him. JC Staff, a studio often criticized for its weakness in action scenes, suddenly had a rising talent who could flip that perception. One of his earliest recognized works came in 2015 with Heavy Object. Though his role was pretty small, his cuts were a glimpse of what was to come. A lot of Sakuga fans spotted his sequence and knew this guy was different. But it wasn't until One Punch Man Season 2 that Kenichiro Aoki's name went global. JC Staff had the impossible task of following up whatever Madhouse legendary first season that is literally not replicatable by any other studio has done, and many viewers instantly felt the drop in animation quality. Yet, the moments that did shine more often than not were animated by Kenichiro Aoki himself. Fun fact, by the way, he contributed over 11 minutes of animation across the season, and for one individual animator, that's an insane amount. And it wasn't filler, it was the backbone of season 2 itself. Just imagine this one individual animator. We are talking about one actual human being animating a duration animation of a half of an anime episode, which is 11 minutes long of pure dynamic perspectives, the smears, the Aoki timing. Basically what people call quote-unquote Sakuga is literally 11 minutes long of it in the entirety of One Punch Man Season 2. Obviously the 11 minutes of animation isn't just one go, it is all cuts combined together, and the total duration of his animation in that season is literally 11 minutes long, which is again still insane for an individual animator. His dynamic action sequences, the usage of smears, and his raw energy has elevated Season 2 beyond what it could have been, and I would gladly say it saved Season 2 of One Punch Man. Episode after episode, whenever fight suddenly felt alive, that was Aoki's hand most of the time. He became known as the savior of One Punch Man Season 2, and fans around the world started paying attention to this one name, Kenichiro Aoki. But of course, Aoki didn't just stick to One Punch Man, since there's this 6 years gap between second season and the latest season. But after his breakthrough, he went on to craft some of the most memorable action scenes in other JC Staff projects. In the anime Angel of Slaughter, he delivered crisp, impactful sequences that stood out from the show's otherwise rough edges. In A Certain Scientific Railgun T, he created a railgun firing scene so explosive that many say that it outdid did the Railgun S series. And obviously, for Danmachi, his action sequences were widely praised as the best in the entirety of the franchise. In Eden Zero, Aoki pushed things even further. He was behind many of the most action-heavy episodes in both Season 1 and Season 2, proving his deep admiration for Hiro Mashima's work. And in fact, Aoki has said that he's been a fan of Mashima-san since childhood, developing his skill by imitating Rave. Bit by bit, he became known as JC Stuff's hidden savior and the animator who could transform the studio's reputation for action. But what makes Kenichiro Aoki so unique isn't just his volume of work, but it is his style. He is an animator with a wide range capable of mimicking and channeling the strengths of some of Japan's greatest artists. He can imitate Yusuke Murata's insane detail, Yuichi Tanaka's flow, Hirohiko Araki's bold, dramatic posing, and Hiro Mashima's clean and energetic style. That ability to borrow and blend styles makes his action animation unpredictable, fresh, and instantly recognizable. Smears everywhere, motion that feels almost too fast for the eyes, and that Aoki timing that always hits whenever you manage to catch it on screen. Here is an extra fun fact I would say. There's actually a bit of mystery surrounding him. Some people actually believe that Aoki occasionally works on projects outside of JC Stuff under an anonymous name or without credit. And also, while nothing's confirmed, Aoki himself has expressed interest in working on both Chainsaw Man and also Jujutsu Kaisen, both projects that will definitely be a perfect fit for his chaotic, high-intensity animation style. And even outside Japan, his reputation has grown. Western Sakuga fans have praised his sequences, and fan-made mats showcasing his animation has spread quickly across the internet. Considering how short his career has been so far, the speed at which his name has become known is almost unheard of. Now, to the real deal. Will he participate in One Punch Man Season 3? Now with Season 3 coming up in the next one, obviously people will wonder, will he return? First of all, he has been posting tons of tweets that is related to One Punch Man, has been posting tons of keyframes of Garou and other casts, and he even participated with animating the first ever teaser. Yes, the announcement video was actually fully animated by Kenichiro Aoki himself. So if that is not a huge sign that he'll be coming back, then I don't know what else. Oh wait, there is. So director Shinpei Nagai currently only following 5 people if we actually check his Twitter account. So we have Ozawa-san, Sanzaki-san, Bozu-san, Grok apparently for some reason, and Aoki himself. So if that doesn't shows that Kenichiro Aoki, the person that literally saved Season 2, not participating in Season 3, then I don't know what will, because I can definitely tell you that he will definitely be in production for One Punch Man Season 3. Even though there's no official confirmation whatsoever, he will definitely be there. Looking at how much of a fan he is of One Punch Man, there's no absolute way he is not participating in One Punch Man Season 3. It's definitely going to be pretty fun to see if Aoki himself gets to direct one of the episodes as an episode director or as a storyboarder, because I really want to see how he is in terms of storyboarding and directing overall. So maybe give him an action-packed episode to direct, because I really want to see what Aoki is capable of directing in One Punch Man specifically. And also recently on the 5th of September, he also posted a doodle of a series Saitama is about to punch, which is again a big sign that he will indeed participating in the production of One Punch Man Season 3. So yes everyone, rest assured that he will be back. But him alone will not be able to save the entirety of Season 3. Director Shinpei Nagai and the others needs to step up their game and hopefully all come together to create a final product everyone will love, which is One Punch Man Season 3. And I'm really afraid because a lot of backlash will happen if it doesn't live up to people's expectation for for One Punch Man Season 3. And yes, those are basically it for the video essay of animator Kenichiro Aoki. So I'm planning to end the video right here, but let's take a look at a tweet by director Shinpei Nagai himself before we actually end the video and then call it a day, because oh my goodness, I need to edit this video and then prepare for another video tomorrow. So here it is. Let's take a look at director Shinpei Nagai's Twitter account. Right, so this is a pretty fun tweet to read. So someone says, "Thank you for the work, Shinpei sensei. We are all expecting great work from you. I hope this doesn't put too much pressure on you. Ah ha ha ha." Director Shinpei Nagai replied, "It doesn't matter when I became the director. The fact is everyone has been waiting for 6 years and I can't say or show anything due to the NDA or FDA's restriction. I don't know, it's the same thing. Of course, that's frustrating. So including all that, I feel I have to put my name out there and talk to everyone as much as possible. So don't worry about it. It's hard to believe, but my hands are moving. Thank you for your concern." And I feel very happy that director Shinpei Nagai also knows that the One Punch Man fans has been waiting for 6 years, and then with all of this zero materials or zero marketing that has been made from the side of the One Punch Man committee, he had to step up the game and then put his own name and talk to everyone as much as he can. He himself knows how frustrating it must be to have no content, to have zero news related to an anime that you've been waiting for a very long time, and then it just being left out like that without any proper marketing, and he knows that he needs to do this. So people that have been saying, "Oh, director Shinpei Nagai has been on Twitter this whole time." No, he's trying his best to actually give us some reassurance on season 3 will definitely come out. Season 3 is definitely in a pretty good hand. We will try our best to actually keep the sanity of the fans safe. Even though some people have gone insane. I'm looking at you, Mr. Chipmunk. But yes, everyone, I'm really glad that director Shinpei Nagai is becoming more and more transparent in terms of how he's been doing, because it's pretty rare to have a director, to be more precise, a series director of an anime as big as One Punch Man, go on Twitter and reply to his fans. Where can you find that? It's very rare. You don't see Sotozaki, the director of Demon Slayer, goes around on Twitter and reply to people, don't you? Exactly. I'm not trying to cause any fan war, by the way. Don't involve me on that, but you get my point. Director Shinpei Nagai is trying his best to give us the reassurance that everyone needs. So let's just hope the reassurance is as good as the final product itself, because again, that sounds pretty harsh, am I right? But that's the truth. I really hope that the final product of One Punch Man Season 3 will be as good as what I am expecting it to be, even though my expectation isn't that high. I'm not putting my expectation above Season 1 of One Punch Man, because that is literally impossible and stupid to do so. But I do have my own set of expectation for One Punch Man Season 3, and I'm really looking forward to what director Shinpei Nagai and the crew made for us to feast this October. So yes, everyone, that is basically it. From a rookie in 2013 to JC Stuff's ace animator to the savior of One Punch Man Season 2, Kenichiro Aoki has carved out a reputation as one of the most exciting animators working today. He is a proof that even in a struggling production like JC Stuff, one passionate artist can make all the difference. Let's hope to see more Kenichiro Aoki's cut in One Punch Man Season 3. That's basically it, and I will see you in the next One Punch Man video. Also, thank you very much for 15,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Those are basically it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.